Oh, peace in Korea. I know a lot of people you're thinking, what is Brian doing? Question is, are you guys all watching the World Cup? And if you are, I'm sure you're having a hard time keeping up with your work. As you know, the World Cup is held in Brazil. And of course, Brazil is the largest country in South America and has unparalleled natural treasures, including the Amazon and their infinite wetlands. And it got us thinking about our precious earth. And actually, today is June 17th, and it's the World Day to combat desertification. Now, Korea is also one of the countries that suffer from side effects of desertification. And we get all the yellow dust from China all year long, but especially during the spring. And I know it will take a long time to heal our earth, but that's exactly why we should start from today. One person can make a huge difference. So it's our first song to heal our earth and heal ourselves. We've got Mayer Hawthorne with A Long Time. Mayer Hawthorne singing A Long Time. And right now you guys are tuned into What's Poppin' with Brian Jew on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a couple of things. If you want to send us an email, the email address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And if you're curious about our playlist, come check out our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. Also, if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter and tweet us. Let us know how you're doing. If you know about today's pick, answer the question for us or give us your actual situations or what you think is right for our topic, of course. But for now, a word from our sponsors. Alrighty, y'all. Now it's time for today's pick. Now, the World Cup is on and everybody's up late or early in the morning to watch these exciting matches. Now, when you watch exciting sports games, late night snacking is hard to avoid. And of course, even if you don't watch sports games, some people just enjoy having snacks or munching on something because the weather is hot. And turning on the stove just adds more heat to the room and your house. And many people rather just snack on easy foods instead of cooking during the summertime. Now, even though munching can save time and money, but often you're unconscious about how many calories you're actually taking in. So, if you're having an unbalanced nutritional meal late at night, we got some tips for you right now on how to avoid mindless eating and get more mindful eating habits in your system. Number one, designate one room in your house where you eat and only eat in this room. Now, this room is usually a dining room or the kitchen, but if you live in a bachelor pad, bachelor studio, or in Korea, a one-room office tell, pick one spot to eat, like, for instance, your desk, or maybe the kitchen counter, or maybe a corner in the room where you set up a small little table, but make sure it's just only one area. Number two, no more TV dinners. Now, I'm not talking about the instant dinners that you put in the microwave. I'm talking about don't eat in front of the TV anymore. And that's why people, they end up eating a lot of popcorn when they watch movies. Even at your own homes, I do the same thing. I put in some microwave popcorn, sit in front of the TV, watch me a good horror flick, and that's what happens at the theater as well. We get some popcorn, and it's a good way to entertain yourself while watching a great film or movie. Number three, many people eat snacks to keep themselves awake during a long drive. Now, it's a great way to keep you awake. However, it's hard to keep in mind how much you're actually eating. Sometimes you'll be surprised. You might be eating like 3 bags of chips without realizing it. So make sure you're conscious of what you are taking in. And number four, and if you're a parent, clear away children's leftovers right away, because you know what happens sometimes? You got the children's leftovers in front of you. You be like, I still hungry. I'm going to eat these potatoes. No. And the most important thing is sitting down and take time to look over your food and pay attention and be thankful for the food you're eating and enjoy what you're eating. I heard somebody told me if you do like a blind test, you actually blindfold yourself and enjoy your meal and think about the food you're eating and the taste that's in your mouth. This can actually help you lower the calorie intake, the amount of food you intake, and eat properly, just enough that you're fulfilled and not too full. Also, now the summer is here as well, and we have to wear thinner clothing, y'all, less clothing. So it's time to be mindless of what you're eating. All right, y'all? Because if you're not, you're going to get fat. If you're fat, you're not going to be able to wear thin clothes. And if you don't wear thin clothes, you're going to be sweating. If you sweat, more mosquitoes. So we have the perfect song for y'all set up right now. Mindless Behavior singing Used to Be. That song makes you want to say, That was Mindless Behavior singing Used to Be. Now, could you guess that they're only in their teenage years with their voices. Oh my goodness. Now the band was put together in Los Angeles in 2008 by producers who have previously worked with Beyonce, Timbaland, Lady Gaga, and Toni Braxton. Now, the band trained in dance and singing for 2 years before releasing a recording. So if you have a chance, check out their music video. You will not regret it. And everybody knows the most of the artists that we play here on What's Poppin'. Mostly American groups or artists, followed by the UK artists, Canadian artists, and we often play songs by Australian artists, Iggy Azalea, for example, Dami Lim, or New Zealand's very own Lord. That's my Lord impersonation. Anyways, it's quite rare to find pop artists outside of English-speaking countries, but the next artist is from the Netherlands, and he is doing quite good internationally. He just had a tour in Korea and Japan as well, and also, you guys know, there are many, many audition programs out there, like The Voice, American Idol, The X Factor, and the list goes on and on and on and on. But even if he's a pop singer, he's actually a winner of a Dutch jazz vocal competition show. Now, critics say he is the Netherlands' very own version of Jamie Cullum. Now, the song we're going to play and listen to is from his second album, Nobody's Tune, which was released in 2009. And we're talking about Wouter Hemmel. Yes, I like to say it that way because the W sounds like a V. Wouter Hemmel. And the song we're going to play for you guys right now is called Breezy. That was Breezy, sung by Wouter Hemmel. And I keep saying Wouter, but the thing is, you know, his voice makes it sound like he should be called, yo, what's up, Wouter? Wouter, we gotta ghettoify his name. Anyways, he was here in Korea to perform at the Seoul Jazz Festival back in May, and he wowed all the Korean people, of course. All the fans were in love with him. And on his interview, he told his fans how excited it was to perform in Korea and how he loved how passionate his fans were. Yes, that's one thing about Korea that we love. All the fans in South Korea are so passionate, so kind, and that's why I love to do what I do as well. Now he sounds very stable and stylish, even from his first album, and it's because he has been studying music and prepared himself to be a great, great musician. Now, he debuted when he was 30 years old. Now, that's not a young age to debut, but he studied music at school, and whenever he got rejected, he took a job as a part-time music teacher and a columnist. Now, when he debuted, his album peaked at Dutch Albums Top 100, and when he released the song we just played for y'all, Breezy, it reached number 36 on the Tokyo Hot 100 chart. Anyways, moving on to the next artist, which is going to be the last artist for the first half of our show, and it's none other than Miss Amy Winehouse. And the song we're going to play for you guys right now is actually a perfect example of how I feel about our guest who's going to come on in the second half of our show, Joe Park. And the song is called You Know I'm No Good. Welcome back to the second half of What's Buppin'. Could you imagine if I sounded like that, y'all? It would not work. Anyways, it is Tuesday, which means we got our segment called Chop It, Loop It, and Reverse It. Of course, I added the extra it's in there. And the man who's going to be leading that segment, his name is Joe Park. He'll be in the studio shortly. But for now, a word from our sponsors. Yeah, Timberland, I ain't got no money either. But you know what I got? I got some chop, loop, and reverse it. With man Joe Park in the studio.
Yeah.
You got any money?
Got money?
Well, you know, in the song, Timberland's like, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money anymore. I don't know, I forgot the lyrics after that. But we're not here to talk about money.
Yeah.
We're here to make money.
Yeah.
You said yeah. You said yeah when I said we're here to make money. We're here to talk about sampling, dude. We're here to talk about... I want to change my voice tone to like one of those Sleepless in Seattle type voices.
Why?
You ever saw the movie?
It's the morning, though.
Well, I'm not saying I want a little bit more calm. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to What's Poppin', Brian Jew. We're here with Joe Park in the studio. Is it different? And Joe Park's going to be talking about sampling music on today's segment called Chop, Loop, and Reverse It. Do I sound sensual? Because that's how I feel.
I feel really uncomfortable now.
Anyways, I'm here to entertain y'all, and Joe is here to teach you about sampling.
Yep.
Which artist did you bring with you today?
Brought in T-Pain.
Okay.
Yeah, he was here in Korea recently, and
he was?
Yeah, for UMF.
Oh, that was the headliner?
Yeah, T-Pain.
Did you go to UMF?
No, I didn't. T-Pain, Virus Movement, you know.
I had VVIP tickets.
Oh.
But I did not go because I'd work on the first evening.
What?
And the second evening, or the second day, I was actually, I just came back on the weekend from Vivaldi. Because we're doing the Spartan race. I was hosting it. And I'm more of that athletic type of person.
Yeah.
So if you go to like UMF and all those kind of big events, what happens? You just get drunk.
Yeah.
You get stupefied.
Yeah, so many people for
I didn't know. I forgot T-Pain was going to be here. Okay. Yo, T-Pain, my bad. I know you're going to be Joe and everything because I didn't go to your show. It's not like he knows who I am anyway. Anyways, T-Pain was in Korea.
Yep.
For UMF 2014. But the song you brought with you is?
A song called Change, which features Diddy, Akon, and Mary J. Blige.
Oh, I know this. I actually heard this song like 2 days ago on my playlist.
Wow.
If I could change the world.
It's meant to be.
I can let the I forget the original sing. Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
There you go.
Man,
I got you educated.
You got the show. You got the show.
You better give me a trophy. T-Pain featuring Mary J. Blige, P. Diddy, and who else was that? Akon, right?
Yeah.
With Change. Yes, and this song came out when?
The song was released in 2008 on his third studio album, 3 Rings.
Okay.
And it debuted at number 4 on the US Billboard 200 and at number 1 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart.
T-Pain.
And the album was also nominated for Best Contemporary R&B Album at the Grammys, but it lost to Beyonce's I Am Sasha Fierce that year.
I never knew that. I mean, I never knew what that meant. What is Sasha Fierce? I was like, Beyonce had another name?
Yeah, I thought it was like her real name or something, but I don't know.
I'm gonna be called Kanasha Strong. My next album. What's up? New album, Brian Jew, Kanasha Strong. People be like, what's that mean? I was like, I don't know. Ask Beyonce what that means, then I'll explain what mine means.
Must have some kind of a deep meaning.
It's gotta. I have to Google it or, search it on the internet. But I mean, when I first came out, I was like, I don't know what it means, but it's attracting me.
Yeah,
like, Sasha Fierce.
Sasha Fierce.
Yes. Anyways, the other singles from, of course, T-Pain, we got Can't Believe It, featuring Lil Wayne.
Yep.
Chopped and Screwed featuring Luda.
That was real big.
Now, what's T-Pain's real name? I'm curious.
Okay, here we go.
Do your best.
Fahim.
Okay.
Rashid. Nam.
Oh, he's Korean?
No, he's not Korean.
He said Nam.
I know, but I think the J is silent though. I don't think it.
Nam. Maybe it's like a Nam. Nam.
Nam.
Nah, like an H sound?
Yeah.
Fahim Rashid Nahm.
Yeah.
All right, get it. Don't get it twisted, y'all, because a lot of people are probably thinking like, oh, okay, T-Pain has an African-American mother and a Korean father, and last name is Nam. No, there's a J in his last name, and Koreans do not write a J in their last name. Yeah, unless, I do actually. My last name is Jew. It's not. Alrighty, so Fahim Rashid Nam, a.k.a. T-Pain, first debuted when?
In 2005 with the album Rapper Turned Singer.
Which means rapper turned singer.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the way the album spells.
That's like the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And T-Pain has also won 2 Grammy Awards so far in his career. And, he's known for using the auto-tune, pitch, and whatnot. Back in the day. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? If I could change the world, I can bring sunlight in your universe. Y'all, don't get it twisted, y'all. You're probably thinking like, are they doing something? Are they editing his voice? No, it is all me. That's my new gift.
Wow.
God gave me the gift of true auto-tune. All you need is your hand and your throat. You just bang your throat. It hurts.
Yeah,
if you do it too hard.
Don't do that, man. You're a singer.
My voice gone already. Anyways, he's famous because of Flo Rida's song "Low, Low, Low, Low." He doesn't use autotune all the time, though.
Yeah, but he's known as
the autotune
guy. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Before T-Pain came, wait, what year did T-Pain come out again? 2000 what?
2005.
Okay, we had a song called "Fly to the Sky," a self-titled song.
Yeah.
And we used autotune that song back in 1999. So guess who originated it?
Well, autotune was always around, but like
Natasha Strong. Like Sasha Fierce. Natasha Strong, a.k.a. Brian Jew, and Fani, or Fly to the Sky. We came up with it.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the song.
Are you sure? That's a pretty bold statement.
세상 모두를 가질 수가 없다고. Autotune.
Oh, snap.
Autotune. Korea. Actually, the originators, I think, were like Teddy Riley back in the day. Blackstreet.
Yeah, it was way back in it was always around.
But the fact that T-Pain does it so much, everybody thinks he's the king of autotune.
Yeah.
He's pretty much the king of autotune. But I'm curious. You know, you've been in the recording studio before. You hear artists sing all the time. I want to hear what his voice sounds like, unedited, unmastered, unmixed. It's probably like, if I could change the world. Seriously, no lie, all you listeners out there, you can make somebody who's tone deaf sound like they can sing.
Yeah, I mean,
in the studio nowadays.
I mean, Lil Wayne he can sing with that on.
Lil Wayne sings? I thought it was Drake.
No, Lil Wayne did one too.
Started from the bottom, now we here. That's Drake.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, back to T-Pain. He sampled a track for his track, of course. Yep. And I already talked about it. It's Eric Clapton's song, right? So we're going to play the sample for y'all right now.
I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good. Baby, if I could change.
That is my song. You don't understand? Back in the day,
you were dancing and you were jamming.
Well, back in the day, me and my brother used to play the guitar, right? So he would play this song at church. You know when you had like youth group meetings?
Yeah.
So my brother would play this song before and after our youth group meeting, and him and I would sing songs together. Back in the day, we wanted to be like Hanson, like the brotherly family group. My brother, he sings very well too.
Oh, really?
And he has an amazing voice. Apparently, his dream was to become a singer. I didn't know that was his dream until I became a singer. And he one day messages me saying, "Oh, how you gonna do that to me?" I was like, "What did I do? I don't even know what I did." He goes, "Why you fulfill my dream?"
Ooh.
I'm like, "Oh, whoa, you didn't even go there. First of all, you might have had a nightmare because your dream never came true." Ouch. Anyways, we are talking about T-Pain, so we just heard the sample, and we're going to move on to the T-Pain version featuring Akon, P. Diddy, and Mary J. Blige with Change. Yes, that was T-Pain featuring Akon, P. Diddy, and Mary J. Blige with Change.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
I love it.
It's a great song to remake. Of course, you all be the judges. Do you like the original version better, or do you like the new T-Pain version better? Everybody is a critic, so I'm not going to say which is better. I like both versions. You get a little taste of the R&B side of it, and then, of course, the pop rock side of it.
Yeah.
Moving on, the next artist we got on deck is
Babyface.
Oh my gosh.
Featuring LL Cool J.
Oh my gosh. Me and Juani were talking about Babyface the other day.
Man, I just brought the playlist today.
This is a very nostalgic moment right now. I'm going to cry and maybe faint.
Oh, okay. Please don't. I need you.
Babyface, and the song is what?
And this is For the Lover in You.
Now, when did this song come out?
This song was released in 1996 off his fourth studio album, The Day.
I love that song.
It was produced by himself and had many other guests on it, such as Mariah Carey, Stevie Wonder, Kenny G, Eric Clapton. And it received 4 Grammy nominations.
Okay.
Right? But it lost to Erykah Badu and Elton John that year, you know. So even the greats.
And obviously you brought it because it's not an original. It is an original track for Babyface, but he used another track to sample the song.
Yes.
So actually we're going to take, because we're running out of time, we're going to take a listen to the sample right now. Oh my gosh!
You know the song?
I don't know the song, but it's one of those songs that make you go, oh! I love the song. This is For the Lover in Jew. My last name is Jew, Brian Jew. Yes. Now, who originally sang the song?
Shalimar.
Who? I thought you just cursed on air.
Oh,
I was about to smack you, but like, you disrespectful young man.
Yo, Shalimar, man.
Shalimar.
Yeah, I think this is the way they say their name, right? So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And I heard Michael Jackson was a big fan of him or her. Is it him or her?
It's a group, actually.
It's a group. All right.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was a huge fan of Shalimar, and they were active in the 70s and 80s, of course. And of course, it's a great track. Of course, Babyface wanted to use this for him. So right now, we're going to go on to Babyface's version of the song. This is For the Lover in You. That was Babyface, and the song was called what?
This is For the Lover in You.
Oh, good. You kept your eyes closed this time. Do not stare at me when you say stuff like that. Unfortunately, we are all out of time for today, but we want to thank all of our listeners for tuning in.
Thank
we
you.
love all you guys. And recently, like I said, I was actually hosting the Spartan race over the weekend, and I had a lot of people, a lot of English expats all over the world that come up to me like, hey, you that TBS efm dude, right? What's poppin'? I'm like, oh, yes. And they're like, we love your show. We tune in all the time.
Wow.
They actually said, you're the best radio DJ that we've heard in a long time. I'm not trying to, toot my own horn, but I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing like a chicken wing. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, thank you, Joe. We brought some great songs with you as always.
My pleasure.
But we're going to wrap up today with Kelly Rowland. If you don't know who she is, you need to check her out on the internet. She's from the group Destiny's Child, of course. Now, Kelly Rowland has a featuring artist on this track, Wiz Khalifa, with the song Gone. And this was Brian Jew and
Joe Park.
Signing off.
Peace.